Leak reports recommend that Dwayne the Stone Johnson is taking actions to end the tasks of a few Maui fire alleviation groups. While the specific explanations for this supposed choice stay muddled, it has ignited huge concern and reaction from the local area. And those straightforwardly impacted by the Maui fires, many view these alleviation groups as fundamental in giving guide and backing to casualties, and the Stone's implied endeavors to close them down have left many scrutinizing his thought processes and expectations. The circumstance has prompted a whirlwind of conversations via virtual entertainment stages, with clients communicating their consternation and disarray over the Stone's supposed activities. Some guess that there may be hidden monetary or political reasons, while others accept it very well may be connected with the continuous contentions encompassing the Maui Fire Pledge Drive. As the story unfurls, there's a developing interest for lucidity from the Stone and his group about these cases, and the purposes for such an exceptional move in the result of the Maui fires. Dwayne the Stone Johnson arises at the focal point of debate. Reports propose he has removed critical commitments implied for the alleviation groups and is convincing other enormous contributors to do similar. Legitimate difficulties are growing with the Stones' lawful group raising worries about the help group's activities. The media is humming with stories featuring asserted failures inside the help groups, frequently referencing the Stones' contribution. Shockingly, elective help drives have been set up apparently under the Stone support. In secret dealings are supposed to be occurring between the Stone and nearby authorities. A few tasks beforehand on properties connected to the Stone presently face boundaries. And the last piece claimed campaigning endeavors to present guidelines blocking the alleviation groups. Dwayne the Stone Johnson, once a darling figure in both Hollywood and the wrestling scene, currently winds up at the focal point of a tempest of charges connected with the Maui fires. The series of cases, going from monetary withdrawals to likely legitimate difficulties against alleviation groups, have created a shaded area over his beforehand clean standing. The persistent media inclusion and public conversations have illustrated the Stone that a considerable lot of his fans see as difficult to accommodate with his previous picture. The heaviness of these claims is by all accounts incurring significant damage with insiders, recommending that he's becoming progressively baffled and tired of the pessimistic press. Besides, there's developing hypothesis around the Stone's thought processes behind his activities connected with the Maui fire aid ventures. Some accept that his moves, which have been seen as endeavors to compound the circumstance encompassing the Maui flames, may be an essential play to drive more gifts towards his own pledge drive. By enhancing the seriousness of the circumstance, he could be planning to make a need to keep moving and pressure general society into offering all the more liberally. Adding one more layer to this complex web is Oprah Winfrey, who is supposed to be firmly connected with the Stone in these undertakings. The pair's supposed cooperation in this dubious system has caused a stir. On the off chance that these hypotheses hold any reality, it would infer a deliberate exertion by two of the most persuasive figures in media outlets to control public feeling for their game. The ramifications of such a technique, both morally and reputationally, are significant and could lastingly affect their professions. Dwayne the Stone Johnson, previously entangled in the Maui fire discussion, is presently confronting extra examination in regards to his web-based entertainment action. Various clients have revealed that their remarks, especially those that are basic or addressing of the Stone's inclusion in the Maui fire circumstance, are strangely vanishing from his presence. This has driven on hypothesis that either the Stone or his group may be effectively directing and eliminating remarks that paint him in a pessimistic light. Such activities, in the event that genuine, could be seen as an endeavor to control the account and keep a good open picture in the midst of the continuous discussion. Much more concerning are reports from certain clients guaranteeing that their whole records have been erased or suspended not long after leaving basic remarks on the Stone's posts. While it's hazy assuming there's an immediate connection between the two occasions, The timing has caused a commotion in the event that there is any reality to these cases. It would propose a more forceful way to deal with hushing disagreeing voices, further confounding the public's impression of the stone during this turbulent period. The new contentions encompassing Dwayne the Stone Johnson and Oprah Winfrey, corresponding to the Maui fire gifts, have negatively affected the stone's public picture. A developing number of people, both via virtual entertainment and in different public gatherings, are naming him a trickster. These charges originate from doubts in regards to the designation and utilization of the assets raised for the Maui fire casualties. The way that such a high-profile figure known for his generous endeavors is confronting such allegations is both amazing and worried for the majority of his fans. The reaction against the stone is escalating, with many scrutinizing the trustworthiness of the gift drive and requesting straightforwardness. Online entertainment stages are swirling with conversations discusses, and at times by enlarged judgment of his activities. The term con artist is being utilized, habitually connecting it with both the stone and Oprah, as the circumstance keeps on unfurling. The tension is mounting on the stone to address these charges and give lucidity to his allies and the overall population. The web-based local area is humming areas of strength for with as various people voice their disappointment the choice by both Oprah and the stone, who without a doubt have the monetary ability to have a massive effect on look for public gifts, has raised a ruckus, except that their colossal abundance ought to rouse them to start to lead the pack, particularly during emergencies. The obvious shortfall of their own financial commitments, joined with the arising trick charges, has passed on a severe preference for some, prompting calls for lucidity. Twitter is aburst with discussions about the Maui fire gift drive. The constant idea of the stage has prompted a whirlwind of tweets examining the alleged trick and the jobs of Oprah Winfrey and Dwayne the Stone Johnson. A portion of the flowing tweets incorporate for what reason are Oprah and the stone, with their tremendous fortunes, connecting with us for commitments. Something's off here. What's going on with the Maui fire gifts? We reserve an option to know where our commitments are going. Hoped for something else from both Oprah and the stone. This whole experience appears to be suspect in the event that their worry for the Maui fire casualties was certified. They'd dive into their pockets. Previously been pulling for the stone for a very long time. Yet this, it's discouraging. The predominant state of mind on Twitter envelops sensations of selling out hatred and calls for straightforwardness. Various clients are projecting questions on the pledge drive's credibility and are squeezing for a nitty-gritty record of the assets and their dissemination. The discussion in regards to the Maui fire gift drive and the potential jobs of Oprah Winfrey and Dwayne the Stone Johnson is intense. Regardless, it's memorable's imperative that the flow data and tales are as yet unsubstantiated until strong proof arises and is validated. It's wise to stay cautious and shun rushing to make judgment calls. Oprah Winfrey has been effectively addressing the developing theories and cases connected with the Maui fire gift drive. She has showed up on numerous news sources to explain her situation and shed light on her association. Her endeavors at open correspondence have been perceived by both the media and the overall population. Interestingly, Dwayne the Stone Johnson has been prominently calm, further stirring up bits of hearsay and expectation. General society is distinctly anticipating his point of view, particularly in regards to murmurs of potential land acquisitions in Maui following the flames. His impending reaction, or the proceeded with quiet, will be crucial in molding the account. What is happening is developing, and the thought processes stay a secret. Yet one thing is clear: the stone is at the focal point of this unfurling dramatization. Twitter is right now a tempest of responses and conversations in regards to Dwayne the Stone Johnson's supposed inclusion in stopping the Maui fire aid projects. The stage, known for its fast and unfiltered talk, has seen a flood in tweets tending to this disputable case. Among the tweets making adjusts are: the reason is the stone attempting to stop the Maui fire alleviation thought he was tied in with aiding individuals can't completely accept that what I'm catching wind of the stone and the Maui fires. Assuming it's actual, I've lost all regard. Is the stone truly ending the Maui fire help somebody if it's not too much trouble? Let me know this isn't correct. Been hearing bits of gossip about the stone's obstruction with the Maui Fire Alleviation Trust. It's simply ridiculous tattle frustrated to catch wind of the stone and the Maui fire circumstance, trusting that reality will become unavoidable anyway. It's fundamental to stress that these cases stay speculative as of now, while Twitter is overflowing with suppositions and conversations substantial.